What's going on, guys? Today we'll be installing our Deadlywind Hair 45 valve into our Planet Eclipse Emek100. Pretty simple install today. The only tool you're going to need is a 1/8 inch Allen key. So you're going to first want to start by taking off the rear grips. All it is a little pull tab on the back. If you can't get your fingers under it like me, I tend to use an Allen key and just give it a prise up like that. And then you can pull away on the rear grips and put them to one side. Once you've done that, you're going to want to start by removing the trigger frame from the body. The only two screws that hold that on is this one in the middle, which is underneath the trigger guard. Give that an unscrew, put it to one side, and then the second one is at the back of the trigger frame here. Put that with the other one. Once you've done that, you're going to want to remove the trigger frame from the body. All you're going to need to do is pull them apart and they'll unhinge from the front of the marker as so. Put your body to one side. You do not need to mess with that till later. Once you've done that, from the right hand side of the marker, you'll have two brass pins. The front one is for your trigger. Leave that one in. You do not need to mess with that one. You want the one at the back here, which is for your valve. Just give that a little press with an Allen key. It should pop out the one side like so. With this pin, it is not needed for the install of the Deadlywind valve. Put that to one side, keep it safe in case you ever want to go back to your original valve or sell the marker for any reason. Once you've done that, from the top of the trigger frame, what you want to do is grab this little silver block and gasket here and just give it a little pull up. It shouldn't be tight whatsoever. With this gasket on top, you'll need this for your Deadlywind valve, so just take that off and put it to the side with your valve. Same again with this this silver fitting. Put it with your pin. You do not need it for the install. That leaves you with your original brass valve, which is inside. To remove this, all you want to do is turn the trigger frame upside down, give it a nice little tap on something soft, your hand, a tech mat, anything just to cushion the blow, not to damage the frame. That comes out nice and easy. Put that to the side. You won't be needing this as we'll be fitting the Deadlywind valve. So once you've done that, grab your Deadlywind valve. There is only one way to fit this valve in. At the top you have an oval and at the bottom you have a circle. The circle is for the bottom and the oval is for the top. All you need to do is drop it in. When you are dropping it in, just pay attention that this brass fitting here is pointing towards the front of the marker or towards the trigger. When you push it in, you might feel a little bit of resistance as it goes over the O-ring, but you shouldn't feel much. We're going back to our gasket we took off earlier. All you need to do, put that on the oval at the top. It only fits one way, won't go on the other way. Just to help when you put the body back onto the frame, bit of grease and just lube up the gasket. Once you've done that, your valve is in. You want to get your body again and just put that back on top of the frame, hinging from the front of the marker. Put both your screws back in, just give them a tighten up, as so. Once they're back in, all you need to do then is just put your rear grips back on. That is your install of your Deadlywind hair valve. Pretty simple install. Give it an air up just to check everything's working nice and fine. Make sure you haven't got any leaks.